In which case, Supreme Court declared federalism as a basic structure of the Constitution? SR Bommai case, case of Nanda Bharti case, Kuldeep Nair case, TC Wadhwa case. Answer is SR Bommai case. Second, Indian Federation resembles which model? Australian, American, British, Canadian. Answer is Canadian. Next, consider the following statements. Which of these are correct? Casey Ware described Indian Constitution as quasi-federal. Second, Morris Jones termed it as bargaining federalism. Answer is C, both. Next, consider the following statements. Which of these are correct? Article 1 of the Constitution of India provides for a federal system of government. Large size and social cultural diversity of India were the main reasons for the adoption of a federal system of the government by the framers of the Constitution. So answer is B only. Which of these following features identify with the federal government? One, written constitution, independent judiciary, division of power, single constitution, flexible constitution. 1, 2 and 3. Answer B. Next, which of the following is are examples of cooperative federalism? 1, GST Council, Interstate Council, Niti Aayog, Finance Commission. Answer all of the above. Consider the following statements. Which of these are incorrect? 1, emergency converts the federal structure into a unitary one without a formal amendment of the Constitution. Second, this kind of transformation is adopted from Weimar Germany Constitution. Answer is 2 only. Solution, the suspension of fundamental rights during the emergency was adopted from Germany. The provision of transformation from federal to unity without amendment is taken from Government of India Act 1935. Next, bicameralism can exist in. Answer, unitary system of government, federal system, parliamentary system. All of the answer all. Next, the Government of India Act 1935 vested the residuary power in the provincial, federal, British Parliament, Governor General. Answer is Governor General. Next, which features resemble the Canadian Federation? 1, very strong center. Second, preference to the term union. 3, formation by way of disintegration. Answer is B, 2 and 3. Centralizing tendency and not the very strong center is correct. Question. Next, which of the following reflect the federal spirit of Indian political system? 1, creation of new states. Second, disputes between states over sharing river water. 3, emergence of regional parties. Answer is all of the above. Nature of Indian Federation. In spite of the fact that Indian Constitution established a federal structure, it indeed very difficult to put the Indian Constitution in the category of a two federation. The framers of the Constitution have modified the true nature of Indian Federation by incorporating certain non-federal features in it. These are: Article 1 of the Constitution describes India as a union of states, which implies two things. Firstly, it is not the result of an agreement among the states, and secondly, the states have no freedom to succeed or separate from the union. Besides, the Constitution of Union and the states is a single framework from which neither can get out and within which they must function. The federation is a union because it is indestructible and helps to maintain the unity of the country. The center appoints the governors of the states and may take over the administration of the state on the recommendations of the governor or otherwise. In other words, governor is the agent of the center in the states. The working of Indian federal system clearly reveals that the governor has acted more as center's representative than as the head of the state. This enables the union government to exercise control over the state administration. The control of the union over states after imposition of national emergency. The equality of units in a federalism is best guaranteed by their equal representation in the upper house of the federal legislature parliament. However, this is not applicable in the case of Indian states. They have unequal representation in the Rajya Sabha. In a true federation such as that of United States of America, every state irrespective of their size in terms or of area or population, it sends two representatives in the upper house, that is Senate. In addition to all this, all important appointments such as the chief election commissioner, the comptroller and auditor general are made by the union government. Besides, there is a single citizenship. There is no provision for separate constitutions or for the states. The states cannot propose amendments to the constitution. As such, amendments can be made by the union parliament in order to ensure uniformity of the administrative system and to maintain minimum common administrative standards without impairing the federal system. All India services such as IAS and IPS have been created, which are kept under the control of the union. In financial matters too, the states depend upon the union to a great extent. The states do not possess adequate financial resources to meet their requirements during financial emergency. The center exercises full control over the state's finances. In case of disturbances in any state or part thereof, the union government is empowered to depute central force in the state or to the disturbed part of the state. Also, the parliament by law may increase or decrease the area of any state and may alter its name and boundaries. Indian Federation is a quasi federal since the power is distributed is unequal.